Good. 1 second. Good. All right. We're joined by Ramel, Keyton. We'll take questions. Let's start with Wes.
Ramel, just talk to a couple of the other guys about this too, in terms of going into a second season, now that you sort of know the offense, now that you're able to have some of the same coaches, all that continuity. How much, I don't want to say easy, but how much simpler are things this spring in terms of making progress every day?
I wouldn't say simple, but we're focusing on like the details and what we missed like last year in this season. So it's kind of like, even though it's kind of like we're doing the same thing, we're focusing on the details. So like what happened last year was like the losses that we had, it was because we messed up on the details. So we like focusing on them. So when the game happened next year, like we won't make them same mistakes. So I guess second season is going to be better.
Go with Patrick.
Ramel, what's it been like having Coach Pope in as the guy? I know you guys knew him from last year, but what was sort of your reaction to him getting promoted, and what's it been like working with him this spring?
Well, I think Coach Pope is a good coach. I feel like he actually develop us as a group, as men. Like every single day in the meeting, we go over like a word of a day. Nothing about football, just like about your life personally. So I feel like that aspect brings everybody in the room closer together. And like with the football part, like he's the main one, like makes us really focus on the details, because sometimes we don't see it, but he can see it. So and like he knows basically all of us in the room, so he knows our strengths, our weaknesses, and like what we need to work on. So that helps a lot.
How much does that ease the transition that he was here and knows you guys personally and knows how to coach you kind of each individually?
I mean, yeah, it's easy because like we're not looking at it like, okay, he just trying to do this and that. Like he really wants us to win. Like he actually wants to see us succeed. Like no matter what you is, you can be a walk-on, whatever it is, starting. Like he wants everybody to succeed. So I feel like that's a good aspect of him.
Ramel, how excited are you about sort of the opportunity that's there in front of you? I know Cedric came back, but obviously Vols and Peyton and some of those guys are gone. Some guys got to step up and take those reps, and your name would be on the list to do that. I mean, how excited are you about the opportunity to go out there and make more plays?
Yeah, very excited. I feel like it's some things I need to work on to actually elevate my game, but I feel like once I work on those things, like it will be showcased in a way that I would like to be imagined. But I just want to do anything to help the team. But if it's me stepping up, making plays, like I'm ready to do that.
Vince?
Mel, what have been your early impressions on those 4 freshmen that have come in and joined your room?
These freshmen coming in now versus like when we came in, they seem like more focused and like off the field and everything, and like their work ethic, for one, as a freshman, like is really high, and that's gonna get them very far, like from years to come. Like they always catching balls, like going to class, doing what they need to do, taking care of their responsibilities. So I feel like they'll be really successful.
What are some of those aspects that you've tried to work on just to build your game?
Like just like my releases and like top of the route, like being efficient, and like my speed, digging out and like deep balls and things like that, and like catching the ball, contested, whatever it is. Like we doing that as a whole, but like just for me personally. Yeah.
Patrick?
Right, you talked a little bit about some of those freshmen. You're entering your senior season. Is that kind of hard to believe at sometimes that your career's gotten to this point? Has it flown by at all?
Yes, I mean, yeah, because it's like I was just a freshman, but now I'm kind of getting older, so yeah, it's kind of like, damn. I mean, I kind of gotta grow up, but like step into the older role. So it's not like me looking up to people. I gotta start giving back to like the younger people. So yeah.
Any more questions for Ramel? We'll go back to that.
Ramel, Kelsey Pope was in here a little bit ago and said that sometimes your speed and twitch kind of surprises people because you're kind of taller, you got the longer legs. Do you feel like do DBs occasionally get fooled by that? By you're a guy who kind of like I'll get by you when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, people say that all the time because it's like I can get up in your like cushion real, I guess, kind of quick, but it won't look like it. But I can really get like take all the cushion out of the spacing like what we have. So I can use that to my ability sometimes, like because my strides, I take up so much ground, so I use that to my advantage sometimes. And they feel like, if I can speed that up and like really make it really faster, like I can really be elite. So that's one step of my game I got to actually hone in on. So.
Any more questions? All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Ramel. Thank you.